Let us do another example. A particle starts from origin such that its velocity along y direction remains constant at 2 meter per second. That means the velocity with which the particle starts along y direction will remain same throughout the motion, and the value will be 2 meter per second. And in x direction it is given by an acceleration given by the equation ax equals to 3t plus 2 meter per second square. This means that the velocity and the position will change according to this equation along x-axis. We have to find the position vector of particle at t equals to 2 seconds. Now since we are given the equation of acceleration and we are asked the position, so immediately we should think about integration. When acceleration is integrated with respect to time, we will get velocity, and when velocity is integrated with respect to time, we will get position. So that we have to do. So first let us write about the position along y-axis, because there is no change in the velocity here. So we can say that the initial velocity with which the particle started along y-axis is 2 meter per second, and this will remain constant. So we can write here that displacement of particle in y direction can be given by using second equation of motion. So it will be equal to y equals to uyt plus half at square. There is no acceleration along y-axis, the velocity is constant. That means this part will become 0, and all that is remaining will be 2 into t, and since t is 2 seconds, so it will be 2 into 2, so it will be 4. The y will be position of particle along y direction will be 4 meter. Let this be your first equation. Now along x direction, in x direction we are given an equation of acceleration which is 3 plus 2. Now we know that acceleration is nothing but dvx by dt. So you can write it like this: dvx equals to 3t plus 2 dt. And if we integrate them, then at t equals to 0, let the speed also becomes equal to 0, and at t equals to t, the position, the velocity will be vx. So now if we integrate, now here we are assuming that at t equals to 0 at the origin. So we are starting the counting of time from the origin, and at origin t is taken as 0. So when the particle is at origin, t is equal to 0, and at that point the velocity is also equal to 0. And when after some time when t equals to t, the velocity achieved is vx. Now if we integrate this, we will get vx on this side, and this will be equal to 3t square by 2 plus 2t. Now this vx can be written as dx by dt. So you can write it as dx by dt equals to vx, or dx equals to 3t square by 2 plus 2t dt. Now again we will integrate, same assumption that at t equals to 0, the particle is at origin, so its position is equal to 0, and at t equals to t, the particle has some position along x-axis which is given by x. So if we integrate this, there will be x on this side, and this will become, it will be t cube upon 3, 3 will get cancelled out, so we'll get t cube upon 2 plus t square, integration of this will be t square upon 2, 2 will get cancelled out, so the remaining thing is t square. So this is the equation of the position of the particle along x-axis. Now at t equals to 2 seconds, x is equal to, if we put t equals to 2 here, it will be 8 by 2, so 4, and it will be 2 square, so it will be 4, so the position will be 8 meter. So at t equals to 2 seconds, the position along x-axis is 8 meter and the position along y-axis is 4 meter. So we can write from equation 1 and 2, position of particle at t equals to 2 second is given by coordinates. X coordinate is 8 and y coordinate is 4. So this will be the coordinate of the position of the particle at t equals to 2 seconds. You can also write it in vector form. So in vector form, the position, let us say this is vector r, the position vector r will be given as 8 I cap plus 4 j cap meters. So this will be your final answer.